Currently, the rectangle is considered as a rectangle object. In order to adjust it correctly, we need to convert it so that the system considers it as paths with 4 points. To do this, we click on the Select tool. Click on the Arrange pull-down menu. Click on Convert to Outlines. What this does is that it converts the rectangle to points and paths. Otherwise, we would not be able to adjust the path. Now let's take the Point Select tool and hover over the side line and click. This will place a temporary handle indicating that we can adjust it. We are trying to curve the line in. If we try to drag to this point, it drags the whole line, and that's because this path is considered a straight line. The path needs to be changed to a curved path. In Design Central, just above the Curve Type Adjustment buttons, there are these two buttons. Recall that there are only two path types, line and curve. These two buttons determine which selected path is used. It's set as a straight line path. Let's change this to a curve by clicking on the Curve button. Now when we adjust the path, it acts as a curve. We can bend it in a little. Now let's do this with the other side. Click on the path making a temporary handle, click on the Curve button in Design Central, and then drag the curve in a little. Let's zoom out a little bit, adjust the position of the stem a little, and resize a little. Let's turn on the fills. Let's select the 3 pieces of the leaf and change the color of the leaf by clicking on the green color in the color toolbar. Now that we have the fills on, the two halves have too much of a gap. Let's bring them a little closer together by selecting one half, and with the arrow keys on our keyboard, move it closer. We can also move the stem a little. Currently, the two halves of the stem of the leaf are considered as 3 separate objects. We need to group them together so that they can be manipulated as one object. We can select them all and then group them so that they are considered one object. We simply click on the Group button in the Group toolbar. Of course, this is also found under the Arrange pull-down menu, hover over Group, and select Group. Notice there is an option to ungroup if later on we need to break them apart. Once again, Ungroup is also located on the Group toolbar as well. Now we can resize as needed and make copies. Let's do this by pressing Ctrl-C to copy the leaf, then press Ctrl-V. What you'll find helpful is that instead of just placing the copy at a random spot, it allows us to place it where we want it. Click to place it. Let's do this again and press Ctrl-V. And one more time. Now we have 4 leaves, and we can adjust the angle. We can do this visually by double-clicking on a leaf and grab the corner handle and drag it around. Click on the leaf again and resize and position it. We'll do that for the rest of the leaves. Now that we have them in position, we should remove some of the stems on the smaller leaves. We could do this by ungrouping them completely, deleting the stems, and then grouping them again. But there is an easier way. If you look at the Select tool, it has a smaller arrow in the upper right corner, indicating there is a hidden tool behind it. Let's click and hold on the Select tool. The second tool is Select Within tool. This tool was designed to select objects within a group. So let's click on it, click on the remaining stem, and delete it. We have this side of the leaves done. Let's select the leaves. We'll hold the Control key down and circle the leaves with the Select tool so that none of the other objects are selected, and group them by clicking on the Group button in the toolbar. We can now zoom to the design so we can see the whole design. Let's use the mirror function to make a mirrored copy on the other side of the lettering. Click on the Arrange pull-down menu and click on Mirror. We can use these handles to place them in position on the opposite side of the design. Let's move them around a little. And there we have our sign.